Hi Scorpio, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a mid-month money and career tarot reading for the month of September 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, but I also want to remind you in this moment to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So we're going to begin by pulling 4 or 5 oracle cards or messages from the Soul's Journey deck. And then we'll further clarify each of the oracle cards with 2 different tarot decks. But as I do the initial shuffling, keep in mind intuitive mid-month read for the sign of my lovely Scorpions or Scorpios. So take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else, and make sure to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. And I'm also accepting requests for personal readings at this time. But as well, I posted mid-month general readings for all 12 signs before the money and career ones. So check those out as well for additional messages, okay? To begin for my lovely Scorpios, mid-September 2021, money and career, what do they need to know? Easy enough, in one swoop, we have all 4. Don't know why I said that. Okay. With guilt at the bottom of the deck, you might find that you're making changes or this level of guilt comes over you at certain points. Or there might be a feeling of guilt surrounding you at this time within your work environment or certain individuals you're wrapped up with financially. Interesting. We're beginning the 4 cards with death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And so let's clarify this with the Tattoo Tarot deck to begin. Some initial shuffling. What do we have for Scorpio for this death card? The Lovers, interesting. What else do we have? The Knight of Pentacles. And then I'm going to pull 2 or however many cards we get from the Lightseers Tarot deck before even speaking upon it. I feel as if there's a focus throughout the second half of September for Scorpios on endings and new beginnings when it comes to relationships. You know, it could be a job that you no longer love, or you could be reflecting on jobs you've left in the past or financial obligations in order to love your life more so, or just to feel more complete and fulfilled. With the 6 of Cups, yeah, definitely reflecting to a certain extent, even if there's a focus on endings and new beginnings in your current situation, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, feeling as if, oh, so the Knight of Pentacles came out twice. Things just moving a bit slowly. Are you feeling like that's the energy in the air for the most part? At the very least in the first half of the month, but feeling as if there's a focus on you trying to make things happen a bit quicker or progress a bit quicker than you have been recently. Feeling as if you're thinking a lot about how you assist your family or your loved ones in one way, shape, or form financially, how your career affects things, right? Or thinking about your sort of happily ever after and how to get to that point, right? What needs to change, what needs to begin in order to move towards that happily ever after in one way, shape, or form. Feeling like it's more than just financial stability. It could take, you know, it could be part of it, but it feels like it also has a lot to do with your success within your career that you desire at this time, okay? Just tread carefully when reflecting, when like drifting back mentally. Don't allow it to be too intense. Don't allow yourself to sit in it too long, right? Learn from it, grow from it if need be, and then move right back to the present moment and just sort through and figure out mentally what needs to change and be adjusted moving forward. Adversity, accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Let's pull some Tattoo Tarot for this. What do we have for adversity for Scorpio? Interesting. Do you see the way those cards just flow out? I feel like as you're weighing things out, figuring out your pros and cons, or just figuring out what's right for you and your loved ones, or mainly just you, you might feel a bit torn, you know, with making a change or just which route to go. You know, if you have multiple options for jobs or where to invest your money. With Judgment and the 8 of Swords, it's just this point in the month where you're thinking, I feel like throughout the entire second half of the month, you're mulling over, reflecting on what's kept you limited and restricted up until this point, thinking about the challenges and the obstacles you've had to overcome, right? And with the Judgment card, needing to be completely honest with yourself. What needs to change, right? What has not been working for you? To continue to do something over and over, or to allow something to stay the same when it's not healthy for you, or has been limiting you in one way, shape, or form, is just not being realistic, or it's just not allowing yourself to live the best life possible, right? You're not giving yourself the chance to move towards that success within your career and finances that you truly deserve at the end of the day. At times you feeling like you can't see the way, or feeling like you're kind of blinded by the universe to a certain extent to what lies ahead, but trust in the mystery while you sort of figure out this and that. And if need be, take a step back and sort a few details out, or figure out what you truly want. But it's in those moments where, again, you could easily overthink the past, when really you just need to sort through what you want moving forward, okay? Let's pull some more clarifiers for this adversity card, excuse me, for Scorpio. It's interesting because I felt a bit on edge when I was pulling those cards, and the Page of Wands, which typically comes through as the anxiety card, but also you being pushed by the universe to take a fresh perspective, a fresh mindset, one that entails having a lot of patience. The Ten of Wands coming out in reverse and feeling as if you desire this, right? To feel less heavy, for things to feel less weighed down, but at times feeling this is in the upright and you just kind of lack that color or excitement in your situation. Feeling like a lot of you Scorpios work a dead-end job, or a job that you've been with for a while, and it's not perfect, but it's not horrible, right? It's somewhere in the middle. For some of you, it's more on the less perfect side, but it just feels as if a lot of you desire something new, something fresh, but won't necessarily change it up altogether. Maybe add something onto your plate, onto your schedule and your routine to make things feel a bit more spicy or more interesting, more colorful. Feeling as if you just question your own path at times and just need to reevaluate things to a certain extent, but don't overthink things at the end of the day. It is a fine line. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Bear with any background noise. And we have two purple cards, a very royal and spiritual color. Something to keep in mind as the month trickles on. I don't know why I'm shuffling like this again. And what do we have for this courage card for Scorpio? The Seven of Pentacles, feeling as if you need to have the courage to water your dreams, water something you want to invest in financially, you know what I mean? Some of you trying to get a business off the ground need to kind of dig for that courage and inner strength to keep moving forward with it, knowing that it's going to be successful one day, but it's just been a bit of a struggle. With the Knight of Pentacles coming out twice, once again, it might just feel as if that needs to happen quicker, but there's a timeline for it, right? It's destined timing at play. With the Chariot, a lot of you needing to put in the necessary effort and sort of water your dreams once again and hop on that chariot when the time feels right for you to go after your dreams, to go after that new job or something you're investing in financially, whether it's a move or a big purchase in one way, shape, or form. It just feels like you need to dig for that inner strength and confidence to just do what's right for you, okay? Yeah, Page of Pentacles, a new investment or just something new in general. Some of you need to dig for the courage to move towards a whole new career choice that's going to spark a change in your life in general and kind of trickle out into the other areas of your life, excuse me. What else do we have for courage for Scorpio? We got 4, wow. Seven of Pentacles coming out again. To reiterate the point that you just need to kind of water things. This is a more literal imagery where you're just kind of watering those roots, right? So things can grow in an abundant way. So you can see the results you desire, however that pertains to you. Page of Pentacles again. Wow. You just want to kind of reiterate things. You kind of feeling like you're balancing things out to a certain extent, ready to show off in one way, shape, or form, whether it's a business, a project, just something you've been working really hard on, or just feeling as if there's a level of success you desire at this time, but there's certain adjustments you need to make in order to make things a bit easier, or just so you're moving in the right direction, okay? But with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, it feels as if this level of passion will come over you in the second half of the month to take certain actions to move towards it, or to continue putting in the necessary effort that you have been for a while. Feeling like whatever it is you've been thinking about beginning, or thinking about, you know, putting in even more effort, a different level of effort, or taking a fresh perspective on, you find yourself staying up late at night thinking about it or working on it, or you find yourself just ready to jump out of bed in the morning to do just that. Some of you, I feel, have a job that entails working overnight. Interesting. Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And so let's clarify this one. Excuse my voice. For worry for Scorpio. The Star. And so I feel like a lot of you have worried to a certain extent up until this point, feeling like it was a big focus in the first half of the month. And you're reminded throughout the second half that worrying and stressing over this and that, the future, the past, the present, is not going to adjust things in your favor. It's just going to stress you out in the end, and it's going to leave you sort of anxious and overwhelmed mentally and emotionally. So you need to heal from what feels like a lot of worrying in the past in general, but also from the first half of the month. Okay? With the Two of Swords at the bottom, feeling a bit defensive because of all of which, but also feeling as if part of you worrying is because you don't know how the future is meant to unravel. The future of your business project, the future of your business project or your career in general, a job, or just your finances. I need to trust that everything's going to work out in your favor, okay? What else do we have for worry to wrap up this reading? Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, and so it's especially at the end of the month where you're going to find yourself having a bit of a headache due to all of the stress, the anxiety, or just the worry that's taken place throughout the majority of the month. And a need to remember, as a gift of abundance comes in from the universe, that you're truly abundant, that things are meant to work out for you and pan out in your favor, right? That you have a bright future financially and career-wise, but you have to dig for that courage to move forward in a confident way, to make certain changes and adjustments when need be, to stay emotionally stable, right? To not worry, to let go of that anxiety and fear, and just do what's necessary for you, for Scorpio, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing rest of the month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.